Hello Space Marines, you're in for a new community update where we'll discuss what happened throughout April and what's coming for the next months. Let's begin. Recap of the month, the Trigon update. In April we released 7.0 Trigon update. Yes, it was very good. I really enjoy fighting the Trigon. 2 cosmetic DLCs, Imperial Fist, Champion Pack, which honestly, I really enjoy. This definitely grew on me. The Space Wolves Chapter Pack, I have not played Vanguard much recently, but I will get to it. Inferno Pistol, yes, very good. Private lobbies and PvP. I definitely want to try this out one day. Yes, expanded weapon arsenal, definitely cool. Everything kind of worked out. Yes, the weapon reworks. Definitely all good. Definitely all good. Okay, so this community update I am definitely excited about because we're getting really close to Horde mode, aren't we? So watch the trailer if you missed it. Seismic Activity Community Event. Oh yeah, what did they have to say about this? Yes, we were successful. We took it down pretty fast, didn't we? So, the least we can say, oh yeah, here it is. The least we can say is you crushed it. Space Marines, it has been tallied that over 800,000 Trigons were obliterated over the course of these 10 days. Dude, I jokingly guessed around 1 million, but that's pretty impressive. Good job, guys. Your faith hold firm and the enemy lies in ruin. Yes, for the Emperor, we did very good with that. As promised, we have the chest piece, but that's not all. Oh, also we get a chainsword skin for that. Okay, cool. Okay, what we're working on, codename Horde mode. I am super excited about this. Holy cow. This is the first, real information about Horde mode. All right. With the Trigon update released, our focus has now shifted to patch 8, and it is getting closer each day. Today, we would like to tease you a bit more about what it's going to be like. First of all, you will be able to play up to 3 players, or with 2 bots, just like in regular PvE, and you will get to fight waves of both Tyranids and Chaos. Unfortunate we don't have 4. Difficulty will increase for each wave defeated, so you'll have to prepare yourself accordingly to vaporize as many waves as you can. Also, your class and weapon levels will be based on your PvE levels. Now that's great to see. Holy cow, dude, that is huge. I was really hoping that the work we put into operations was going to carry over to Horde mode. Definitely happy about this. I need to get the grinding. Oh, and here's a sneak peek of the map. As you can see, the action takes place in Kadaku. Yes. Okay. The Horde mode release date and its actual in-game name will be announced at Redacted. All right, what? The Horde mode release date and its actual in-game name will be announced at Redacted. Skulls. Thanks, guys. I can imagine, yeah, we'll get the dates soon. I'm very excited for this. Very excited that they confirmed that our class levels and weapon levels are going to carry over to Horde mode. So definitely make sure you're leveling up out there. I am very excited to grind more because now we actually, we have confirmation that the grind is going to be worth it. But okay, next update. You will have access to the PTS again to test the 8.0 update before the release. Stay tuned. We will give you more information later. The 8.0 update will bring more free and DLC content to the game. Oh, so we're getting champion packs, Horde mode. That's true. Yeah. So we're getting free content and we're getting, cosmetics. We cannot unveil everything just yet, but here's a few things you can expect from it. Blood Angels cosmetic pack, White Scars champion pack, Horde mode, rebalancing of the absolute difficulty following the community polls. Okay, so wait. When Horde mode drops, we're getting the absolute rework? Well, sheesh, dude. This is going to be a big summer of content. Holy cow. Last month, we did a community poll on Focus Together to collect your feedback and see what you're interested to see in absolute difficulty. To make it different from lethal, you will see the changes we made as part of the 8.0 update. Expect even tougher challenges and more. Stay tuned. The release date will also be confirmed during the redacted. Oh yeah, look, it says will be announced at Redacted. During the Redacted. I wonder what they're referring to here. Interesting. Focus Together. Since the release of Space Marine 2, you were encouraged to share your thoughts on the game and even suggest ideas on Focus Together. To this day, we've implemented more than 40 ideas from the community into the game. We always keep an eye on them. What? Dude, that is huge. That's very good to see. Good stuff, guys. Also, I have to admit, give the Inferno Pistol to Assault. I kind of talked down on this the first I heard about it, but actually I think this was a great idea and it's very fun. I've really been enjoying using this just casually like leveling up my the assault class with the Inferno pistol just feels very, very fun. And not to mention, I do think assault is in a pretty good spot right now, at least a better spot than where he was. So essentially all the classes got buffed a little bit because of prestige, but ultimately I think the Inferno pistol on assault was definitely a game changer for the class. I mean, you're giving the assault like a mini Melta. It's very, very nice. I definitely should have expected it to be more fun. 100%. Changed the cloth on the bulwark, the color cloth on the bulwark. Very, very good. All of this, everything we see. More weapon options. Please add option to customize color of the lenses of your helmet. Yes, dude. All of PvP private lobbies, melee only PvP lobbies. Oh my god, you can do melee only for private PvP. Yeah, we definitely have to do that. That sounds amazing. This whole community note, this community message note, whatever they call it, very, very good. That's it for this month. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me read this bit right here. If your idea has received a lot of upvotes, but still hasn't gotten a response from the devs, it's likely because it's still too early for them to give a clear answer. Oh, keep an eye on those type of posts. They might be focused on other priorities for now, or they haven't made a final decision on the matter yet. We truly appreciate your enthusiasm and patience, and we hope you understand that such things take time on our side. Also, please remember to check if the idea you're about to drop hasn't already been entered by another user. Avoiding duplicates makes this job much easier on our side. Yeah, makes sense. That's it for this month. As usual, keep in touch on Discord. Dude, thank you, devs. Devs, this was a great community note. This was definitely, honestly, much needed to hear about Horde mode, just to, help us not go insane over over this next, I guess, couple months. But yeah, there's still a lot to grind for my classes, to be completely honest. So I'm excited to see that we are going to, see the progress carry over from our operations over to Horde mode. That is huge. I'm also very glad to see that they actually broke down how many, community suggestions they implemented into the game. Over 40 is kind of wild. I didn't know it was that much, but I will say the few that we've read has been very huge. Like, honestly, a little thing just pointing out like, hey, let's change the color on the bulwark cloth kind of goes a long way when it comes to customization. I hope we see something like that for capes, maybe even add more capes in the game. And not to mention, they did mention Blood Angels, so that's very cool. And I don't want to be mistaken, but isn't this a wave of champion skins like the last announced champion skins? As in, like, pretty much this, as far as like what they have told us, this is like the last pack of champion skins, right? So I'm not 100% sure what they're gonna do about that for the future. Not to mention, yes, this is patch 8. This is Horde mode. This is potentially the last bit of content we have for the roadmap. So they already talked about, adding a new class. So it is going to be interesting to see if they add in a new roadmap for this game. That would be a big deal if true. However, this is also a pretty big turning point. Getting Horde mode into this game is huge. I'm really interested to see how far that is going to go. But I can't lie. There's definitely a big moment for this game is coming up in both good and bad ways. We are going to really see them confirm what content is going to look like in potentially 2026. But still, we are getting it. They did announce a new class, so we will get that. I imagine that is going to transform the game a little bit, but ultimately, Horde mode is really what we are all looking forward to. We all want to play it. We all want to grind it, but it's very reassuring that we know the grind we are putting into these operations isn't for nothing. I'm really glad that progress is going over to Horde mode, so I'm super excited about it. Definitely let me know in the comments how you guys feel about that. The whole, basically, first of all, the redacted date kind of makes sense, but do you think they're actually referring to, like, some sort of event or something? I'm not sure. If there's some mystery behind the redacted, that's kind of funny, but I'm pretty sure they're just kind of, not letting us know the date yet because, that makes sense. But ultimately, this was a really, really good community note. And, thanks for watching.